Have you ever done something for yourself that you felt you had to justify to everyone around you? Something that felt completely right to you, but made other people uncomfortable. Today, I needed to come here. And not to sightsee or pray, just to slow down and think. In Japan, before you enter a Shinto shrine or temple, you stop at a stone fountain called the temizuya. It is a ritual of purification. The idea is simple. You leave the outside world behind. You prepare yourself before you enter. And I love this. Not because I follow the religion, but because the act of stopping, of consciously preparing before doing something, it's something I understand. I have always had rituals like that. It started when I was 14. My skin was always red. Every emotion showed on my face immediately. I had no control over it. So I started wearing makeup, because I needed it. And yes, I'm a guy. People had opinions about that. Over the years, the routine changed shape. Acne when I was young, then learning how to actually take care of my skin. And now at 40, trying to age in a way that feels intentional. About a year ago, I started doing microneedling. It's a skin treatment. Tiny needles create small, controlled punctures on the surface of the skin. I read everything I could find. I took it seriously. In Shinto, fox shrines like this one are called Inari shrines. The fox is considered a messenger, a creature that moves between two worlds, between what is visible and what is not. I find that interesting, because for a long time, that is how I have felt. Between the person other people expected me to be, and the person I was actually building. I decided to share what I learned about microneedling. I built this small app, a guide for people who want to do it safely at home. I was clear about who I was, not a doctor, not an esthetician. Just someone who had been reading and practicing for a long time and wanted to help others do the same. Some people were grateful. They had been looking for exactly that. But others, they were not that kind. Dangerous, they said. Irresponsible. I showed my sources. I was transparent about everything. But it didn't matter. And here is the thing about that kind of criticism. When you already have a difficult relationship with what other people think of you, it doesn't just sting. It takes you somewhere older. Somewhere you work very hard to leave. I've been doing things differently my whole life. Wearing makeup as a teenager, going from high school dropout to finish a PhD. Every time, there were people who thought it was wrong, or strange, or too much. And every time, I had to decide. Do I stop? Or do I keep going? That is what I came here to think about today. Because I know what happens when I let the fear win. I go quiet. I pull back. And the things I wanted to share never reach the people they were made for. There are people out there with the same questions that I had, who don't know where to start, who just need someone to be honest about their experience. That is who I built it for. I don't know yet how it will go. Maybe it grows into something real. Maybe it doesn't. But I know what it feels like to stay quiet because someone got uncomfortable. I've done it before, and it doesn't feel good either. From up here, everything looks smaller. Not easier. Just smaller. And sometimes that's exactly what you need. A little distance, a different angle. I didn't plan to come here. I just followed something. That is usually how I find the best things. Not by following what everyone else is doing, but by going where the map doesn't tell you to go. The most interesting things are never the obvious ones. Tokyo keeps teaching me that. And honestly, so does everything else in my life. The makeup at 14. The career everyone said I would never build. The microneedling website I launched this week, knowing not everyone would understand. It was never easy, and it is not easy now. But the only thing that felt worse was staying quiet. So I keep choosing. I keep choosing me.